For the first night on of the biggest aspects of marriage is to basically consummate the marriage. Right, because that's a desire that husband and wife have. And this is the halal way of fulfilling that. So some people may feel that there's an urgency to do this. However, it is not a sunnah necessarily that on the first night that this must take place. And that's why you have to be sensitive. Because it's possible that this last few days' works have been very, very busy for the couple. Right? Of course. Once they are married, there is going to be a lot of enthusiasm. But a lot of the time people are tired of whatever the case is. So all they are saying is proceed carefully, relax, get to know one another. Especially if you are done it in a halal way, where you have not basically had a taste of one another beforehand. Because unfortunately there's a lot of cases where people get to know one another too much. And they have been dating and they have done basically everything that what you are supposed to be looking forward to for your day of marriage. All that barakah is gone. So really, if it's a couple who have been trying to be righteous and so on, there's gonna be an urgency. There's gonna be a barakah and so on. You want to try to break the ice, right, get comfortable with one another. And generally, if you have done your due diligence, if you found somebody who you think is compatible, you have made the inquiries. You have tried to understand a personality through other people and so on. And you have made a bit of investment like that. That then basically, once the marriage has been done, husband and wife become halal for one another. One of the things that you should avoid is you should not be playing hard to get. Otherwise it could leave a lasting negative impression on the other. So if the husband just plays had to get or the wife plays had to get, it's just not your halal for on another. You should basically be both, giving it your full. Generally the advice is women should not play had to get and men should take it easy. Because generally those are the problems. Obviously when somebody is still a relative stranger you may be a bit uncomfortable how far we can go. And of course there's the natural inhibition. The natural here. That somebody has you don't expect on the first day. Just to reveal it all. As the say right, there could be a natural inhibition or a reservation at the stage. So you need to take it feeling insecure and so on. So start praising on another, praise them ease. Make it easy for them. Make it comfortable for them. These are specific sunnah recommendation for this night. There is a hadith related by Imam Tobarani, who says that the couple should offer 2 rakat of prayer together in congregation. You first get together, do wudu, and you pray salah. Number 2. Then the husband also advised to hold the wife's forelock, who is the hair at the front, and recite the following pair. The wife can also make this dua, because the Prophet peace be upon him was speaking to men. He said it too. Basically it just means, O Allah, I ask you for the good in her or him, and the good you have predisposed her to, or him. And I seek your protection from her evil or his evil and the evil you have predisposed her or him to. This should inshallah keep the sight and away, and protect you from any ill that may come about. Number 3. It could be a recommendation at this point to give a special gift. This is when I think the married gold gift should be given. Not mar, but a special private personal gift. Some and preferably give something that they will remember forever, right? Because the Prophet peace be upon him said, give gifts to one another and that will create love. And this is the person you want to create love with. Number 4. This is from the Sunnah. The husband could also offer his new bride something to drink. And a nice juice or something or anything. Even water okay. Number 5. This is where nobody else should be there afterwards, obviously. Because if they decide to get intimate and make love, the couple then should fast recite the dua, special dua, which is. So what this dua means is, in the name of Allah, O Allah, distance us from the shaitan and distance and from what you have granted us. So we don't want our child to be affected by the sight and as well. And forbidden anytime, not just this night. Anytime. To reveal the details of your sexual intimacy with your spouse. To anybody. There is a weird custom among some people, that they pressure a person getting married like a woman, or a man, to reveal the details of their first encounter. And they compare it with on another. Totally haram and wrong. This is a betrayal of your partner's trust. The Prophet Muhammad peace be upon him said in the hadith,
Ina Sahih Muslim?
Amongst the most evil people according to Allah, on the day of judgment, is a man who has sexual relation with his wife and she with him. Then he has spread her secrets. Likewise if a woman does the same for her husband. As a final advice, I just want to mention that do not play jokes on another on the first night. You don't know the other person properly enough, and it could go wrong.